Iguales.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iguales. We are here joined today by Mirra Andreeva. Pleasure to have you here on the podcast.
Thank you.
First things first, you were just touching the Lego. I mean, the thing we can do, because you try to open the door, but the thing you can do is just it bounces, which blows my mind.
Okay, wow.
Yes, it does. It actually
Okay.
bounces.
Okay, this is a nice car, and it also has Mercedes logo on the
Oh,
What?
I can't say it. It does have it on the wheel.
yeah, on the wheel.
Oh,
Well, you can see it.
let me say it from here. Actually, yeah, this is crazy. I mean, you can have everything on a Lego. Could you imagine a Mirror Lego someday?
I don't think it's gonna look any good, but it's okay. Maybe.
First things first, Mirror, how are you doing? How was Spain? How was the tournament? What did you do today?
Well, today I woke up and I came here.
Okay.
That's the only thing I did. I'm gonna practice in the afternoon.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just super excited to be in Madrid, and I can't wait for the tournament to start because Madrid is a pretty special place for me. So I'm just looking forward to start competing this year.
I saw you training yesterday because I saw a video on Instagram of you dancing community for. You got the moves, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, no.
You do. How was everything yesterday with the warm-ups and everything?
Yeah, the practices yesterday, they went good. I practiced with Dasha Kazatkina and Madison Keys in the afternoon. So the practices went good. We had a really nice time practicing with Dasha. She did some great trick shots.
Okay.
So yeah, it was great time, and with Madison also. So yeah, I think that I'm getting used to the conditions, and I'm gonna be ready to start and play my second round here.
Are you any good with trick shots as well?
Well, I know sometimes it depends on the day. I can do a twinner. Yeah, I can even put it in the court.
Oh,
So yes,
good harder.
yes, I'm not that consistent as Dasha, but sometimes they after day I can hit one, and sometimes it goes in, sometimes
It is what it is.
yeah, it just depends on the day.
One thing that I love about you is that I have a brother myself, and we're really close. And you actually get to play against your sister on the court. How is it like? Because I could not imagine playing against my brother like in a competition.
Yeah, honestly, it's for me when I have to play my sister, we faced each other twice, and now it's head to head as 1-0.
Wow.
Yeah, but for me, it's the hardest thing in the world for the moment because we're super close, and we share everything. When we play the same tournaments, we share the room together, and that
Everything.
yes, so she knows, literally she knows everything that's going on in my life, and the same is for me. So it's super tough to play against her, but on the tennis court, we have to forget that we're related. We have to put everything aside, and we have to face each other, and I have to think of her as my opponent, and I want to win. So that's what I'm trying to do when I play against her. So of course it's not easy, but it is what it is. I have to accept it.
Do you think it was harder for you when you were playing as a kid? Because maybe, I don't know, when you're a kid and you're playing against your sister, like everything's on the line. Now, of course, you're playing, but I mean, big tournaments and stuff. Would you say it was harder back then? Like, I gotta beat my older sister.
For me now, to play her now is harder because when I was younger, I was like, yeah, okay, but at least give me to win one game,
Just a game.
Yeah, just a game or like a couple of points, and I'm gonna be happy. But when I was younger, of course, the only thing I wanted was to beat her because I knew, of course, that I'm not gonna stand a chance against her. But of course now, I'm improving, she's improving, and now it's more interesting to see, who feels better on that day, who plays better on that day as well. So, for me to play her now is much harder.
I totally get that. One thing that I wanted to talk about on this podcast as well, if you just look down over there,
Yes.
you have the main man,
Yeah.
Andy. I wanted to talk to you about that 2023, those tweets, those everything. What did it mean to you? I mean, were you just, I don't know, finish the match? Were you on Twitter and you saw Andy's tweet, or how was it like?
Well, I did the interview with Tennis Channel, and that's where I said that he looks handsome. I still think that he looks handsome.
He does.
So yeah, after that, I don't even remember how I saw his tweet. I think Erica showed it to me, and I was like, he even like I didn't think that he would even see and listen to what I say. So for me to see him tweeting was super unexpected. So yeah, it was like a huge and a nice surprise for me.
Would you imagine, because it could go the other way, like maybe for you in 10 years' time, you could tweet to a just young girl playing on the tour and it could mean the same to her. Do you think about this often? Because you are so young.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't think about it yet, but I don't know. I don't yet. I don't use Twitter because I don't know. I don't know. Just don't use Twitter. So that's okay. I don't know. Maybe, but we will see.
We will
We
see in
will
the
see in
future.
the future. Yes.
I saw online that, of course, because you're 17, you cannot open a bank account. I think it was. Uh, how is it like to be 17 on the tour? Like, is there any more things that you cannot do that maybe it's normal for other people on the tour?
Well, I don't know. When I do, I don't know. But I'm happy that I don't get a chance to do something because my parents are the ones that are responsible for me
Yep.
for now, so they have to deal with some stuff, and it's like I have no problems. So I don't know, on the tour I can travel, I can play, I can compete, I can yeah, I don't know.
Focus on the important things,
Yeah, exactly.
but you cannot open up.
Yeah, I cannot open bicycles yet. That's true.
Another thing that I want to talk to you about is obviously this year has been huge for you. Those back-to-back wins on Masters. How hard is it then when you go and play the next tournament to have that target on your back? Because of course you're a young player, but after those back-to-back wins, everyone wants to beat you. Does the pressure just goes into you, or you don't think about it?
Well, when I came to Miami after winning Indian Wells, I was actually super excited to come because I've never played in Miami, so I didn't really feel a lot of pressure. But of course, I felt like people were expecting me to win more matches and maybe to win Miami as well. But of course, we all know that it's impossible to win every tournament you play, so you still have to be very focused, and you have to play your 100% every match starting from the first round. So that's what was my goal in Miami. And as I said, you cannot win every tournament. So I lost in singles, but then I tried to keep my focus and to play good in doubles. So we got to win the Miami Open in doubles, which was also very, very special and cool for us. So yeah, when I came to Miami, I didn't really think about pressure or expectations. I was just super excited to come for the first time.
Is it important to play doubles when you're playing? Let's just say you go to Miami, you play doubles, you play singles. Is it useful to get to know how the conditions are?
Yes, that's what happened in Indian Wells and Miami. I think that my first match was in doubles, and then I had to play singles the next day. So for me, it actually helps a lot to kind of feel the court, feel the conditions by playing doubles first, and then you kind of know what to expect when you play singles. So that's actually it helped a lot in Indian Wells and in Miami as well, and also. I think that when I play doubles, I'm not stressed at all. I just have fun, and I'm trying to kind of do the same kind of. I try to transition that mood on the singles match, but of course, I cannot have a lot of fun on the singles because still I take things a bit more seriously. But for sure, doubles, they help with improving my skills, and also kind of, on doubles, I just have fun, and that's it.
Mentioning doubles, we gotta go back to the Olympics, which was huge for you. Of course, you've talked about the serious part, important part of the competition, but I wanna talk about like how is it like to be on the Olympic villa? Because I've read on, I'm a TikTok guy, so I'm on TikTok just wasting my time really, and I saw online that there's a McDonald's inside the Olympic villa. Is that true?
I don't know because I didn't stay at the Olympic
Oh
Village.
no,
Yeah, I was staying at the hotel, but I visited once, and I don't remember if I saw McDonald's.
but how is it like? Is it that crazy?
But honestly,
Just for that day?
yeah, honestly, I was actually regretting a little bit that I didn't stay at the village because I saw all of the athletes from different sports, different countries, and it was just like you're in a huge camp with all of the people, and the atmosphere was crazy. Everyone was trading pins. Everyone was, like super friendly to one another.
Yeah. So like country pins or how?
Yeah, like every country has its their own pin.
Okay.
So yeah, I saw people trading some, and it was like you're in a movie. So it was super cool because it's my first experience, and yeah, I didn't get to spend a lot of time there, but I visited for one day, and it was super cool. And I think that the next time I play Olympics, I probably am gonna stay in the village.
Okay, then if I'm just thinking about maybe in 4 years' time when we do this again, you'll talk to me about the village and stuff.
Okay.
I'm really curious to
Okay.
see all that. I saw on Wikipedia, which it might not be true because you cannot never trust Wikipedia, that you live in Cannes in France. Yeah, okay. Got it.
Well, I spent a lot of time
Oh,
everywhere. So we spent a lot of time in Spain. We spent a lot of time in France, also in United States, also in Dubai. That's the life of, I guess, tennis players. You never really have your kind of own home where you really come back every time after the tournament. So yeah, it is what it is, but I'm not complaining. I like what I do. I like my life overall as
uh,
well.
I was gonna ask about the Cannes. Have you ever been to the film festival? Are you interested in films or?
Yes, I am, but I've never been to a film festival because I think that when film festival is probably when Valangaros is,
I think so.
or Rome.
I think it's
So I'm never there. So of course one day I would like to go, but I don't know, maybe in the next, I don't know, couple of
yeah.
years
Maybe we can
probably.
ask, I don't know, the guys at the tour to move.
Yeah, to move the tournaments for me in order to go.
Favorite film you would say?
Recently I watched The Notebook with Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
Oh my God,
was it good?
it was amazing. I cried, and I don't know, I was stupid enough to watch it on the plane. So I was like crying like this for because I was afraid that someone will see me. It was
And I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I saw the other day Ratatouille,
yeah.
and I cried a lot. And I could see like just a woman beside me just having heard wine and everything. She's looking at me like, "Are you really crying with Ratatouille?" Of course I'm crying. You seen that too?
Yeah.
Of course I gotta cry. So I relate to that. Because we do not have that much time. Because you gotta still train and do different stuff. We referred to at the start of the talk to this remarkable. You mentioned how you were using other tablets. I'm asking everyone that comes into the podcast to just write a question down for the next person that's coming.
Oh
Uh,
my God.
are you a football fan or not really?
Not really. I know a couple of football players, but it's not like I follow the results.
I don't know if you've seen the question, but Giovanni Pezzi came here. He's a huge football fan,
Okay.
and he just wrote down, "Who is the GOAT in football?"
Huh. Well, I know Pele,
Yeah.
probably. Let it be Pele.
Pele.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's Pelé.
He is a goat, yeah, right?
He's one of the best in history, yeah. And I'm gonna ask you to write something down. We don't know who's gonna come next because the media day is a crazy day. But It could be anything. It could be about films. It could be about tennis. It could be about food. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like really this complicated question. It could be anything. You've seen how he wrote like the code in football. So
How do I like ask someone maybe something like, what is the last movie you watched and you cried? How do I kind of
that's
the last movie? Okay.
oh, that's a good. I think it's the best question we've asked so far. Thank you, Mirra. Could you imagine someone coming in? I've never cried watching it. Come on, you've obviously had.
Oh, I like this thing.
Yeah, technology is crazy.
Okay. The last movie that made you
That's a great
cry.
great question. Let's see what the answer is, and whoever comes next. Thank you so much. The last
Thank
thing
you.
that I'm gonna ask you, I think this is your camera.
Okay.
I don't know if Conchita has ever showed you any Spanish words, but if you wanna say any words to the Spanish fans, it doesn't have to be in Spanish. Don't worry, but feel free to talk to that camera.
Okay. El que se fue a Sevilla perdía su silla. Bye.